the Falcon Precap. I'm Marcus Rodriguez along with co-host Curtis Hyde, and later we'll be joined by Connor Putman. This is what's going on for Air Force Athletics for the week of April the 5th. Starting off with lacrosse, they're doing pretty good this season, about midway through, 6-5, 4-1 at home. Senior leadership Keith Dreyer doing an excellent job leading the Falcons, 17 goals on the season, 11 assists. Also being supported by the freshman phenom Chris Walsh, 27 goals on the season. That puts him 22nd in the nation. Some other notables: Nick Ruby, also a freshman, Chris Allen, Nate Ruby, James Burke. Luke Toscano, over 50% on faceoffs. Radjinovich, 50% on faceoffs. Doug Gaucho marked over 100 saves on the season thus far. These guys are on fire. There's still a few home games to be played. These guys are dominating the home arena. Get out there and support the Falcon Lacrosse. Also a big season finale against Navy. Check that out online. We wish these guys a good season and a strong finish. We're going to catch up with Connor as he updates us with tennis.
Yeah, thanks, Marcus. It is gorgeous out here today in Colorado Springs here at the Air Force Academy, and I got to catch up with a little bit of the tennis team this week. It's a little past the midway point of the season. The women are sitting at 16-6 and 1-2 in conference, and the men are sitting at 10-8, but have yet to win a conference game and are at 0-4. Now, both of these teams have 3 conference games remaining, and they hope to finish the season strong for the upcoming Mountain West Conference tournament. Now, not only is tennis a very team-oriented sport, it's definitely an individual sport as well, and no individual has done better this year than Chloe Forlini. This past weekend, she improved to 31-7 on the season to tie the Air Force record for most wins in a season. She tied All-American Laura Simmons' mark set in 1994, and now Forlini is already the winningest Division I player in school program history, and this next 3 matches, she will look to become the winningest player here at the Air Force Academy. Good job, girl. Keep it up. And that's going to do it for our mid-season review here out at the tennis courts for the men's and women's tennis team. You guys make sure to come and support them. They got a couple more home matches coming up. I'm going to pass this off to Curtis Hyde with a mid-season review of the men's baseball team. Oh, dang.
Hey, well, thank you so much, Connor. It looks beautiful out there. Enjoy that sunshine. Well, let's talk a little bit of baseball. Now, we all know the professional leagues just started yesterday, but these college guys have been lighting bats up for a couple months now. Now, the Falcons are 14-16 overall, and they're 8-7 in the Mountain West Conference. Now, this is the best conference record they've had this late in the season so far, and on top of that, they're actually 7-1 at home. They love playing for their home crowd. Now, some of the reasons the Falcons are playing so well is due to some outstanding pitching being led by Trent Monahan, who has a 1.83 ERA, which is leading the Mountain West Conference. Now, also, the Falcons have hot bats right now as they are batting the best in conference overall and actually have the second overall best hitter as an individual with Tyler Salek batting a .475 so far this season. Now, on top of all this, their roster consists of 17 freshmen, so they're being led by a younger group as well and also shows a very promising future for this team. Well, the Falcons will be flying north tonight as they head to UNC, riding a 5-game winning streak, looking to spoil the Bears dinner this evening. Well, let's take a look at the events this week and catch up with Connor back out on those tennis courts.
Oh, shoot, my fault, guys. We do have 2 home events this week. We have the men's tennis team here Friday at 1 o'clock against San Diego State, and then they play again Sunday here at home at 10 against UNLV. I'm going to pass this back to the guys in the studio for this week's Athlete of the Week.
And we're going to wrap it up with this week's Player of the Week. This time it goes to Air Force baseball player Tyler Jones, who logged multi-hit games and even a homer. The Air Force Falcons swept San Jose State Spartans in a 3-game series. Good job, y'all.
Well, that's going to do it for this week of the Falcon Precap. As always, please head to goairforcefalcons.com for any ticket or event information. We will see you next week, and fly, fight, and win, Falcon fans.